Back with a Dueling Book Finals for Yu-gi-oh! Edison Format just for you, and we have JoJo playing LightSworns and Prodigy playing Aliens. If you can't believe Aliens made it to the finals, well, you know what? We know the secrets of how he did it, so stay till the end so we could show you how you're able to top with Aliens. So we're going to see who's going to start first, and it looks like JoJo is going to start as well with a Caius, Charts, Paul of Avarice, Wolf, Allure. Prodigy has the Shock Trooper, Ammonite, Offering, Phoenix Chain, and Upstart. So they're going to go and draw into an Aaron. Then they're going to go charge, milling 3, and then draw into a Lumina. Then they are going to summon the Lumina and discard the Wolf to spell summon the Lila. Very nice. And phase milling 6 cards. Also a Necro and a Wolf was milled. Very nice. So now they're going to go and spell summon the Wolf. Upstart is going to draw a card. They're going to go with the Shock Trooper to swing, but they're going to negate it with the Necro Garna. Next, they're setting 4 and passing. They draw into Brain Control. Quite good. Lila is going to attempt to pop a back row. Let's see if it goes through. No, the Phoenix Chain negates, so they're going to do some basketball and bring it back. So now they're going to go and put the Lumina in defense, attack with the Wolf. They're going to allow it. Next, they're going to mill 3 and pass. So they draw into the swords. They're going to go Ammonite to go and special summon. Then they are going to go and synchro into the Cosmic, and then they're going to use Call to special summon the Trooper. Then they're going to use the effect to bounce. And why? Why not just attack first, Trooper into the Lila, Lumina, and then after, if you didn't get honest, you pop the Wolf. Yeah. Well, he might be bad at playing, but he's definitely good at something. So stay till the end to find out what. So now he's going to go and swing, and then he's going to go and set everything and then activate the swords. Now JoJo draws into Judgment Dragon, which is quite good. Now Caius is going to go and attempt to banish. Phoenix Chain says no. Brain Control is going to take. Now JoJo is going to use the Cosmic to go and bounce. And can he pop himself, or it has to be destroy one card your opponent controls? Yeah, sadly not. So now he's going to go and try to hit the Phoenix Chain, but it doesn't work. But he should not have used the effect to pop. I think he should just went the Judgment Dragon, start swinging, and then seeing if there is a Phoenix Chain. And then worst comes to worst, you could go and they're going Phoenix Chain on the Judgment Dragon, or you activate and then you go to pop the Phoenix Chain way after. So that would have been a better place if you really wanted to wipe the board. So now they're going to go Judgment Dragon and they're going to start swinging. And look at that, Caius, the Cosmic, and also the Judgment Dragon. So now Phoenix Chain on the Judgment Dragon, and they have no choice but to do the Paw of Avarice. And let's see what they can potentially draw. Maybe a... I'm not too sure. Like, it would be nice, a Chaos Orc and then something else, you know, just so you could get like a Dark in the Graveyard. But no, it looks like they have no choice but to pass. They are going to go Call the Hunt on the Ammonite, and then they're going to summon the Warrior, and then they're going to synchro for another Cosmic. So then they're going to go and bounce everything, and then they're going to start popping the Judgment Dragon, and now swinging. So they are going to go and deal 26 direct, then swords, and then they're going to go and set the 3 and pass. They draw into a Celestia, not the greatest. They have no choice but to go Allure, draw into DD Crow and Tragodia. They are going to go and banish the DD Crow. They're going to summon the Aaron, which I'm like, was it really necessary? But anyways, they're going to try to mill 3. Phoenix Chain says no. Call is going to return the Trooper. Then they're going to draw into a Limit Reverse, which kind of reminds me of incident that happened in one of the matches. So now we're going to have like Aaron being destroyed, and then they're going to go and start swinging, and they are going to special summon the Tragodia. So that's going to be special summon. Cosmic is going to attack over it. They're going to go swords, set the 2 and pass, and they draw into a Chaos Sword, but it's not going to do much, especially that they have 2 Phoenix Chains. So now they're going to respawn 1, and JoJo has to admit defeat. If there was other plays you would have done, comment them down below. Now it looks like JoJo's starting once again with a Plague, Caius, Raiko, Solar Recharge, and an Honest. Prodigy has the Heavy Storm, Fossil Dino, Ammonite, Limit Reverse, and a Call. So they're going to go and draw into a Chaos Sword. They're going to go Solar, discarding 2, drawing 2, and then they're going to go and set the Plague and the Trap Dust Shoe. Now they're going to return the Fossil Dino, quite good. Shuffle that into the deck. Ammonite is dead. And they're going to draw into a Solar Recharge. So they're going to summon the Honest, swing for 11, and then use the effect to bounce it back. They draw into a Vortex Trooper, which kind of reminds me of another matching around as well. So then they're going to go Upstart, and look at that. So Solar Recharge is going to do its thing once more, and they are going to go and Tribute Summon for the Caius, banishing the Vortex and swinging. So they're going to go and pass. Upstart is going to give the opponent 1,000 and drawing a card. They're going to set the Trooper, just because they have the Ammonite. Now the Druid is going to go and swing, and then they're going to swing with the Caius, which is quite good. And then they're going to follow it up by milling 2 and passing. So Limit Reverse is drawn. They are going to DD Crow the Trooper. Then they're going to go Card Trooper. Then they're going to go Prohibition, calling Honest. So they're going to go and swing. And it looks like they have no choice but to take it. Sad card, pass, they draw into the wolf, not the greatest. And it looks like they're going to banish 2 for the Chaos Zork and use the effect to banish the card Trooper. And after that, they are going to use the Plague Spreader, so they're going to put back. They are going to go and synchro into Thought Ruler and swing for game. So now we're into game 3. We're going to take it all. We're hoping it's JoJo. His opponent didn't even write good luck. Look at that, the disrespect over here. And checking all his rounds, he doesn't even say good luck to anyone. So now he's going to start with a Messenger, a Heavy Storm, Limit Reverse, Mirror Force, and a Yada. Now JoJo has the Raikou, the Charge, the Solar Recharge, the Airing, and the Brain Control. So they draw into Offering, which reminds me of another match in the round as well. So then they're going to go and draw into the Lightning Vortex, and then Charge is going to go and add the Lumina. And then they're going to go and use the Solar Recharge to go draw 2, mill 2, and it's a Lila. Very nice. They're going to go with the Lumina. They're going to send the Plague and then spell summon the Lila. Use the Lila to pop the back row. Does it go through? Yes, it does, but they're going to chain the Yada to it. So, yeah. So now they're going to attack for 1,000. And it looks like they're just going to mill 6 and pass. No wolf. Surprising. So now they're going to summon the Foster Dino, swing into the Lila. And then they're going to go and send and activate the Messenger. They do have Lightning Vortex, which is quite good. Next, they are going to use the effect, discarding the DD Crow. And then supposed to summon the Lila, and then using the Lila to try and pop the back row, and then they're going to attack for 1,000. Mirror Force is going to be responded, and they're going to set the Raikou, and then mill 3. So now they have a Necro Garner in the grave, which is quite good. They're going to summon the Vortex, they're going to put back 2 and draw 2, and it's an Ammonite and a Solemn Judgment. Quite strong. They are going to go with the Raikou, and they are going to pop 1 and mill 3, and it's a wolf. Very nice. So are they going to go and tribute summon the Celestia? That is the question. It looks like they tribute the Lila. Interesting. Okay. They're going to try to pop both, but Solemn Judgment says no, and then they're going to go and I believe just pass after that. They could attack, but then it would give him an actual draw. Now Card Trooper is going to try to attack. And yeah, now they're going to go and attack with the Vortex as well. And then they're going to draw a card. They are taking damage, so at least there's that. Did they deduct it? Yeah, they did. Perfect. So now they're milling, and then the passing on is quite good. So what they're going to do is Brain Control, and this is some pro plays. So Brain Control, use the effect, only milling 2. So they're going to mill 2. And then bring it at 14. And now they're going to attack. So that's a lot of damage they're going to have to take. So they're going to be down in total at 450. Then Honest is returned. Then they're going to do the Plague Spreader play. And then they're going to go and synchro into a Catastor and passing. So now they're going to go Upstart, but they're not paying for the Messenger. So they're going to remind them. And this doesn't really count as like cheating. But there's definitely a lot of worse things that this guy did. So now he's going to go and remind him to pay the 100 and then do that. So now they draw that. Now Vortex is going to be summoned, and then they're going to go and draw 2 and then set the Starlight Road. They are going to swing. They are taking 200, bringing themselves at 150. They could have summoned the Honest, but maybe they were scared of back row. But yeah, that could have actually definitely end the game off there. So now they're going to go and have to pay 100. Heavy Storm in response. There you go. Stardust is now being summoned. They have Warrior Oppression, which is quite good. So they're going to go and just pass. And it looks like they're going to go with the Stardust and swing. They are going to use the effect. So next they're going to go and have a Card Trooper, which is quite good. Honest is going to be summoned. They're attacking with the Wolf first. And it looks like it's going to get rid of it. Then they're going to attack with the Honest. And then they are going to attack with Raikou for game. So big congratulations to JoJo winning first place. And now for the secrets of how Arians was able to make it to the finals. And it's quite simple. He cheated. That's right, checking every single round. He was just constantly cheating, manipulating opponent, doing illegal plays, and telling them like, how effects or rulings were resolved. Like, it was just bullshit left and right. Like, oh my god. Now, what really started this was when he was against Powerful, okay? He called, actually, Powerful called the judge because he was stating that, let's see if it's over here. Yeah. So limit reverse is pretty much like call. So the scenario was pretty much this, that like, you know, you had the limit reverse attached to a monster. He goes like Dark Hole, destroying a Duke Frog and his monster. And he was saying that Duke Frog misses timing because limit reverse was the last thing to be sent to the graveyard because, you know, it's like attached to it, which is like bullshit because it's simultaneously, and Duke Frog were not mistiming. So how suspicious started was that everyone was messaging like this guy that he was wrong about it, and that, yeah, Duke Frog would actually be able to activate the effect because it won't miss timing. And he's writing to his opponent that like, oh, people are telling him that it's allowed in his chat and all that, when it's bullshit. Like, the people that's watching are telling you that it does not work like that, and that Duke Frog will get the effect, and you're telling your opponent something else what everyone else is telling. So thank God the judge came, but that duel was so long that the tournament ended up like finishing at like 1 o'clock in the morning. But then I got like even more suspicious because in the semifinals I played around him, and there was something very like, I would say like snake like that he was doing with the offering, and I was not too fond of. And this is what happened. He attacked with his monster. I do prison. He chain offering to it. Now, if you're not familiar with offering, it's like Icarus attack, but not as great because you have to target a face-up reptile and 2 of your opponent's cards, and then you have to destroy all 3 targets. Now, if anything happens to any of the targets, it won't resolve at all. So he chained it to my prison. I chained Mirror Force, asked him if it's okay. He said yes, thumbs up as well. I go chain Macrocosmo. Gave him a thumbs up if it's okay. He said okay, so chain resolves backwards. So Macrocosmo is going to resolve. Mirror Force is going to destroy the reptile. Then Offering of the Snake won't be able to resolve. And him, he's saying that my cards are still destroyed. And I'm like, no, it's not. And he's like, well, you didn't declare the effect. I'm like, I did. It literally says in the log, I activated it, and I signed okay, and you signed okay to the activation. So I'm like, that's bullshit. You want me to actually activate the card and then click declare when the card is just activated? It's like when watching like your matches, you weren't even doing it at all the games as well. I'm like, that is bullshit. So told him off on that and told him to stop cheating. And then my suspicions even came more because I was like, how many more people that he was like cheating? So then I decided to check the other matches as well, the earlier ones. And oh my god, this guy was just cheating left and right. And I kid you not, there was one person, okay, and I think it was like the first round. He activates Offering of the Snake Deity. His opponent chains Book of Moon, which means Offering will not resolve. He goes, still sets his reptile, and still goes and pops his opponent's back rolls, which is the most biggest like bullshit thing I have ever seen ever. So you're aware that Offering of Snake isn't going to pop your card, but you're completely fine if still popping your opponent's cards. Now, another thing that I saw was actually this one I thought was really like manipulative, was like he had Vortex Trooper. His opponent, there was a point that he activated, like his opponent activates the Raikou, you know, use the effect, mill the cards and all that. MST was like chain in response to it. Resolve. His opponent goes and like flips like the Tarantula. It's off time, like they cannot do it because Raikou already resolved. Now Prodigy is like convincing his opponent like in the chat that he could resolve it just because he could benefit with the Vortex Trooper. So he's manipulating like the game stay to his advantage. So I was even checking like all this. Now some of you might be like, well, you know what, it's the opponent's fault for like not reading the stuff and all that. I'm like, no, don't give me that bullshit, okay? If you're going to play like a deck that is not too familiarized from everyone, it's like, that's one thing. You have an advantage is that if you have to manipulate or cheat to win, I'm sorry, but you are a shitty player. You should not be playing in any Yu-Gi-Oh! Edison Format like tournaments at all if you are doing stuff like this. And Reptiles is not a bad deck. You could win with Reptiles. If you're familiar with the channel, okay, we won a lot of events and high tier events with reptiles. So like, I'm telling you, you could win with reptiles. You don't have to resort into cheating and all that just to get far with it. If you do, it's because your build is shit. And that is the honest truth. If you're not able to actually win and you have to resort into cheating or making up rulings and effects for your cards to resolve, it's because your build sucks. And this guy making it to the finals, like everyone was warned that this guy been cheating throughout the event, made the tournament finish so late on top of that. So definitely I hope to never see him ever in any of the finals or any of the tournaments, in fact. So if you guys want his secrets, that's pretty much it. Definitely check it for yourself. Check all the replays of the finals. You're going to see how many cheating moments there are, and it's ridiculous. Now that's it for today's video. If you enjoy it, hit that like and subscribe. If you didn't, still hit that like and subscribe. Till next time, I'm Vaughn, and this was the Gear Channel.